Hey, everybody. This is Dr. Daniel, and I'm here with Cliff. And I just wanted to share Cliff's results. Cliff started with me just, I believe it was 3 weeks ago, correct, Cliff?
Yes.
And had an ulcer that was not responding to wound care. They have switched up a few things on the wound care side of things, but how long had you been dealing with that ulcer before we started, Cliff?
Since Thanksgiving.
Okay, so December, January, 3 months, right?
Yes.
And as far as progression, it was steadily getting worse, was it not?
It was, yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. And so if I can find, I'll show. Let me see if I can find the initial picture that you sent me with when it was just a little bit of a little dot. That picture that you sent me when it first started, was that back in Thanksgiving or that little dot, where it was just like a little tiny wound?
That's when I first went to urgent care. It was really tiny.
Okay.
It'd been bothering me before that, but I thought we'll just go have a look at it.
And so this was the first picture that we had with Cliff. Um, you see the little wound here. This redness here obviously was the infection, which is probably what took him to the ER. And then the the first one you sent me where I freaked out. I'm like, we can't wait. We got to get going. Was this guy right here and just macerated, and you said it was progressing, and we can see how red and angry all of this is. Uh, and he had been doing wound care. And so basically every time, correct me if I'm wrong, Cliff, but every time you went to wound care, all they did was just scrape away more, right?
It just get scraping way more and painful.
And
Yes.
how long did those sessions last where they were scraping?
Oh, we did it every couple of days, and it never really seemed to get any better to me.
Got it. Got it. Okay. And and then so this is about 3 weeks ago. And then this was just the picture that we sent just the other day. And you can see just the overall color. Well, is there less swelling now, Cliff?
Yeah, there's still a little bit around my ankle bone, but for the most part, my ankle is in pretty good shape.
Okay. And obviously dramatic difference. And then also you mentioned that you had lost some weight. How much weight have you lost so far?
Well, when I went and saw the doctor about 10 days ago, he said, "Wow, congratulations for doing what I asked. You've lost 20 pounds."
20 pounds.
And I think I probably lost another 10 between then and now. It's
That,
really dropping off fast.
that is an insane amount of weight. And of course, you're obviously following the program, you're doing your supplements, you're obviously doing your therapies. So if I were to ask you, hey Cliff, would you invest in this program again for yourself? What would you say?
Oh, absolutely. And then the neuropathy is getting less and less too.
Okay. All right, excellent. And what changes have you noticed as far as the neuropathy goes?
Well, when I first started using your shoes, I thought I was getting electrical shocks.
Right, right.
And then you told me it was actually the blood starting to move in my feet and my legs again.
Yeah,
And I can feel that every time I put the boots on in the rebuilder.
awesome.
And it's getting less and less because I feel it. I feel it in different parts of my legs now.
Neat, neat. Okay.
And before I could hardly stand the pain.
And that's amazing. And so, um, nighttime better, or like how are we sleeping? What's going on there?
Nighttime is probably the worst time of my day.
Which is what we expect. Yeah.
And I take a couple Tylenol, and that kind of lets me go to sleep. And I
Okay.
can get.
All right. But over, and so this is extremely early in the program. I don't normally do interviews this early, but again, just with the change in your ulcer and the fact that you're already noticing changes, I just wanted to document it because again, I was super excited to see how quickly that wound has been healing. And again, the fact that you've already knocked off that much weight is outstanding. Anything else you'd like to share with people who are like, maybe on the fence about signing up?
I hurt so bad, my leg looked so bad. I really didn't have a choice. You said everything and sounded like it was right. And I was getting that information from the hospital. So I'm happy that I've done what I've done.
Okay. So I was telling the truth, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. So far,
So
I
far.
can't, I can't dispute anything.
There we go. That's what we like to hear. Okay. All right. Well, that's it for today, Cliff. I thank you for your time. And for those of you watching, there absolutely are solutions available. There is hope. Don't believe everything you're told by the medical system. Unfortunately, they kind of have blinders on. And again, thank you for your time, Cliff. I appreciate you. Okay.
Dan.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.